What if our reality is not as concrete as it seems? Could there be a deeper understanding of existence? And can ancient philosophical principles, particularly those of Stoicism, provide a guide to escaping the metaphorical matrix of our perceptions? The notion of escaping the matrix, popularized by science fiction and philosophy alike, suggests a yearning for a deeper understanding of reality beyond what appears on the surface. Stoicism, a school of thought that emerged in ancient Greece, founded by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, offers a compelling framework to explore and navigate the complexities of our perceived reality. Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate a mindset that transcends the illusions and distractions of the external world. 1. Understanding perception. Navigating the illusions of reality with Stoicism. In the realm of Stoicism, understanding perception is like putting on special glasses that help you see the world more clearly. These philosophical lenses allow you to recognize that the way you see things might not always be entirely accurate. Stoicism teaches us that our feelings and biases can create a kind of fog over our understanding of reality. It's like when you're in a bad mood and everything seems gloomy, even if the sun is shining. The Stoics want us to realize that our emotions and preconceived notions can cloud our judgment, making us see things that aren't there or missing things that are. Imagine you're watching a movie, and your emotions are the soundtrack. If it's a sad song, the movie might seem sadder than it actually is. Stoicism encourages you to recognize the music playing in your mind and consider whether it's enhancing or distorting the movie. By becoming aware of this, you can start questioning your initial reactions and judgments. It's like double-checking your map to make sure you're not getting lost in a maze of emotions. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. Instead, it's about understanding that they can sometimes mislead you. So, Stoicism invites you to be a bit of a detective in your mind. When you encounter a situation, ask yourself, am I seeing this clearly, or is my emotional playlist influencing what I perceive? This self-awareness, cultivated through Stoic principles, empowers you to pierce through the illusions and see the world more objectively, helping you navigate the twists and turns of life with a clearer view.
2. Accepting the present moment. Imagine life as a series of moments, each with its own unique flavor and circumstances. Sometimes, these moments may not align with our expectations or desires. Stoicism suggests that rather than constantly wishing for a different reality, we can find contentment by accepting and embracing the present moment. Why acceptance matters. Acceptance doesn't mean we give up on improvement or growth. Instead, it involves acknowledging the reality we're in without resisting it. When we resist the present, we often create unnecessary suffering for ourselves. Stoicism encourages us to shift our focus from what we lack or wish were different to what we can control, our thoughts and actions. The illusion of control. Often we stress over things beyond our control, which creates a sense of helplessness. Stoicism reminds us that many external factors are beyond our influence. By accepting this truth, we free ourselves from the illusion that we can control everything. This doesn't mean becoming passive. Rather, it means directing our energy toward aspects we can genuinely influence. Finding freedom in acceptance. Acceptance of the present moment is akin to finding freedom. It allows us to release the grip of unrealistic expectations and regrets about the past. It's liberating to recognize that the only moment we have any real influence over is the current one. By accepting it, we can approach life with a clear mind, unburdened by the weight of constant discontent. Mindful living. Practicing acceptance involves living mindfully, paying attention to our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This doesn't mean suppressing negative emotions, but rather acknowledging them and choosing how to respond. Mindful living, as advocated by Stoicism, enables us to engage with life authentically, appreciating its richness without being imprisoned by our desires for a different reality. In essence, by embracing the present moment, we break free from the mental constraints that often accompany dissatisfaction. Acceptance is a getaway to a more tranquil and purposeful existence, allowing you to navigate the complexities of life with a clearer perspective and a greater sense of freedom.
Fire. Freedom of the mind. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom lies not in escaping external circumstances, but in mastering our own minds. Imagine your mind as a fortress, impervious to the storms of life. Here's how Stoicism guides us to build this fortress of mental freedom. Understanding internal versus external. Stoicism distinguishes between what's within our control, internal, and what's beyond our control, external. Your thoughts, choices, and attitudes are under your command, but the weather, other people's opinions, and unforeseen events are not. By recognizing this distinction, Stoicism guides you to invest your energy where it matters, on your inner world. Choosing responses, not reactions. External events are like wild winds. They can't be controlled. However, Stoicism teaches that your response to these events is entirely within your control. Picture a person cutting in front of you in traffic. The Stoic response is not to let anger take over an external reaction, but to choose a calm, reasoned response. This conscious choice is the essence of your mental freedom. Detach from outcomes. Stoicism encourages you to set goals and work diligently toward them. However, it also advises you to detach emotionally from the outcomes. Imagine you aim for a promotion at work. The Stoic mindset involves doing your best but not attaching your happiness solely to the promotion. If it happens, great. If not, your well-being remains intact because it was never entirely dependent on external success. Joy and virtue. According to Stoicism, true joy comes from living a virtuous life, acting with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues are entirely within your control. The Stoic mind finds fulfillment in embodying these virtues rather than seeking happiness through external possessions or achievements, which are fleeting and uncertain. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for mental freedom. Instead of focusing on what's lacking or what could go wrong, Stoicism encourages you to appreciate what you have. By cultivating gratitude for the present moment, you create a mental space where external circumstances have less power to disturb your inner peace.
4. Epictetus's Dichotomy of Control. Epictetus, a wise Stoic philosopher, came up with a simple yet profound idea called the dichotomy of control. Imagine you're in a situation, and there are things you can control and things you can't. According to Epictetus, it's crucial to understand this difference and focus your energy where it truly matters. What you can control. Epictetus suggests that your thoughts, actions, and attitudes are within your control. These are the things you have the power to influence. For example, you can choose to be kind, to learn new things, or to remain calm in challenging situations. What you can't control. On the flip side, there are things you can't control, like other people's opinions, external events, or the weather. These things are beyond your power to change. Trying to control them only leads to frustration and anxiety. Why it's liberating. Understanding. This distinction is liberating because it shifts your focus from worrying about things you can't change to actively managing what you can control. It's like realizing that you have a remote control for your life, but it only works on certain channels. Practical application. Applying the dichotomy of control in your daily life involves a mental shift. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, can I control or influence this? If yes, focus your energy there. If not, practice acceptance and channel your energy into how you respond. In essence, Epictetus's dichotomy of control is a powerful tool for escaping the mental matrix of unnecessary stress and worry. It empowers you to concentrate on what truly matters, your thoughts, actions, and responses, leading to a more serene and fulfilling life. 5. Community support. Stoicism is not just a philosophy to be studied in isolation. It's a way of life that can be greatly enhanced by connecting with others who share similar values. In the Stoic community, individuals come together to support and learn from one another in their journey toward wisdom and tranquility. This sense of community is particularly valuable when it comes to escaping the matrix of societal pressures and expectations. Why community matters in Stoicism: practicing virtue. Together, Stoicism places a strong emphasis on cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In a Stoic community, members can collectively strive to embody these virtues, creating an environment that reinforces Stoic values.